Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Look at her. She's just so distraught. Like, she's grieving over someone that she never met, but can still connect.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
That's what you think.
Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
You're
She said she wanted to go
welcome.
home.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Silas is very apathetic with this whole thing. He just wants information. But Aloy, she wants closure on this whole situation. I can tell. I can really tell. Lover ladies here, like my video, share my video, leave your comments below because I just love talking to you guys. But most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. That way you'll be able to get daily gaming content from me. And hit that notification button as well, so you know when I upload my videos. I feel so bad for Aloy, I really do.
Section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Oh! I almost fell to my death. I need to be careful. Sometimes when you do climb on these guiding climbers, you lose track and you might not know exactly where to fall back on or fall into.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Same here. He sounds really, really suicidal. Whoa! Is that Ted's body? Is that the rest of the people's body? Just laying there, sitting there, decaying? Well, actually, more like preserved.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Alright, so let's take a look and see if our questions will be answered.
I'm out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No,
Where are you going with this?
we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago.
What did you do?
It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Threatening atmosphere.
What? He killed all of them? Oh god. Oh wow. Wow, get out. So that's why there's so many bodies lying around. Oh, I have such goosebumps right now. Ted is so disgusting. Wow, that's insane.
He killed them all.
Wow, he's wild.
This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
I don't know. The fact that Ted killed all of them, you can tell he's really struck by grief, especially with the loss of Elizabeth, but man, he is insane for doing that.
Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Already? So you mean to tell me that one little thing, that small thing that's in my hand is the key to getting rid of Hades, huh? Okay, I dig it. I'm interested. Can't wait to get rid of that god-awful machine.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah. I got it.
Keep holding.
Woo! The fact that I made that jump, I'm amazed. Okay, so it's somewhere up here, right? But am I able to go up there? Should I? Would I? Could I? Yeah, maybe? Okay, I'm getting there. I'm steadily climbing on. Or did I go the wrong way? I'm not sure. Hold on. Maybe here? Ooh. Oh! Oh no. This is not good. Am I even going the right way? Hold on. Okay, I got it. Alright, right here. Right here. We're getting close to demolishing Hades, and I'm so excited because I've been waiting to do this for the longest. It's possible that we'll be able to finally purge this awful machine. And we'll be able to finally live a nice, peaceful life.
Here.
Silas?
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Okay.
But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
What do you mean, Silas?
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning, I found Hades, Aloy.
No.
Buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
No!
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
You
In
pig.
exchange?
You
I helped
pig!
create the eclipse.
Oh!
Helped it build a cult.
No.
An army to do its will.
Oh, screw you, Silas.
Why are you telling me this now?
Cause he's gonna
Because
kill
your
you,
success
Alloy!
depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
And you're in charge, right,
So Hades
Silas?
can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Or I guess
want you to
not?
tell
I
me
don't know.
everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
I got a
Then
long
get started.
time.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location,
I don't like where this is going.
surrounding geography, who controlled the land.
I really don't.
Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Are you really surprised?
Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian.
I'm not even surprised.
Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
There were
We live
pawns.
in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more?
It's a game to him.
Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
He's so
Yes.
proud of it.
I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Don't you feel smart?
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl?
Really?
Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world.
And that's why you were
Hades
interested.
moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness.
Of course. Why not?
I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Wow, wow.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again.
Of course you
A
would.
few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
He's not
I've done all
redeemable.
I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
More work for me,
Silence.
am I right?
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
That's it? You're gonna walk away just like that? I thought he was gonna kill her. Huh. So interesting. I seriously thought he was gonna get rid of her for a second.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Wow, that's cute.
Merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Look at him, thinking he was able to control a machine that he found, when later on he realized he bit off more than he can chew.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucy. innocent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Wow, Hades is pretty smart for convincing them that he's their god in a way. Wow, this is like the amount of tea I'm getting from these recordings is crazy.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Fearless. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
So that's the kill order. Wow, that is crazy. All right, let's hook this up. Nice. Another weapon for me to play with. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let's
I have
go.
to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
I'm so happy
Aloy.
they believe her.
Allow me to apologize for my behavior before.
Oh?
After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Because last
Then
time
you
you
have
talked to me,
As
you were
long
flirting
as you
with
don't
me.
confuse me with her again.
Yeah, don't
Even a
flirt
king
with me.
can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us.
Cool.
It will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, Tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Okay, cool. So, after going through a nice little history lesson on what I know, let's go ahead and talk to the Blameless Maraude. And then we can definitely get started.
Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Nice.
Ah, Aloy.
Yes, I'm here.
Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose.
Nice.
A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
Nice. Look at all that support we're getting. I love this.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Will do.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
You know what? I definitely would love to do a lot of sleeping, but before I take a nap, I might as well just look at the preparations just to make sure everything is all set and good and clear from there. So I see there's, what, the first one here somewhere? Yep, I'm just gonna keep on following these arrows. I know everyone's scared. No thank you. I'm preparing an attack, sir. Leave me alone. What is this? Is this a place where I go to sleep? Hold on. Am I lost? Here? Hold on. Oh, this is where I would go to sleep.
Feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
No, let's go do the preparations first and then we can go to bed. Thank you for watching. This is Lover of Ladies and I'll see you next week.